I'm gonna try to expand our power block because I need 10 countries in the power block to expand the mandates.
Yeah, it's gonna go down now that I'm getting rid of Cuba, but go for protectorates, you know? Get protectorates. If you can convert any of that African stuff into colonial administrations, there you go. There's more nations.
Yeah, true.
Power of the purse for naval base. That's good. That's good. Where do I? Was it development? I don't remember where to find this. Yeah, development, power of the purse, training rate, morale. Well, Cuba's been annexed. That's nice. And I can incorporate it, which costs a lot of bureaucracy. But it takes 5 years. Go ahead and do
another member less in the power block.
Yeah. I plan on going for more protectorates. I just wanted to get Cuba first. Oh, I landed. Very rapidly, I landed. And I'm now blitzing through the New Granadan territory. War is very expensive, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
I'm glad I didn't actually expand any further. This is already very expensive. Disband this Cuban army. We don't need that. Also, we took something else here. Yes, we did. That I don't need. Transfer to new army. Cuba. Transfer. And then Lancers. Cuba. Transfer. Confirm. And then disband that. There you go. Wait, why do we still have an excess? Okay, that was a weird thing, like a glitch. Oh, no, because they're not disbanding. They're just going into the other army. Well, that's annoying, in a way. We have a shortage of ammunition. Guess we need more ammunition in this market when there's a war going on.
I think it's because you just went to war, because when I looked a few seconds ago, it wasn't a plus.
Well, I've been at war.
Yeah, that's why it's a negative right now.
I'll build a little bit more. But it's going to be at the end of my list, so... Alright, there you go. Now I got them disbanded. I think I kept being silly with it. But yeah, look, we're expanding very, very well. The fronts are kind of coming together here. Brazil will get their little chunk. We're going to get our Panama. And everything's going to be all right. Where the hell are these guys going? Whoa, look at them go flying. Woo! I just still don't know what the heck all that is. Our military's doing pretty well with our mobile artillery and our lancers and our... I think we have skirmish infantry, so we'd probably be better on the defense. At some point, I should get like a partially just defensive 50 land units. That would kind of come with like the rest of the Navy whenever I could try to afford it. But we're burning through the gold reserves just on this war alone. All right, there you go. They're nice and taken over, so I'm going to get a chunk. Brazil's going to get a chunk. It's all going to work out pretty well.
What's happening in Russia?
What's happening in Russia?
The Britons has a colony there.
Circassia, yeah, I see. Got Panama, and they're invading through it.
Yeah.
Nice. I guess that's nice. I don't know.
I'm trying to befriend Russia, so...
I think I'm friends with Russia. Well, they have investment in me, anyway. All right, Toledo, Tigers, you still stationed over there, yeah. You guys, are you stationed over there? No, you're not. Let's go station the Navy over there. That's good. I now have the Panama Canal. It's isolated.
I have to build it first.
Panama doesn't have a port. I gotta build a port in it real quick. I have 26 construction sectors now that I took one over.
I think I'm gonna go for Madagascar.
Make that 27 with Panama. What's happening with all the money now? Maybe military wages recovering? I don't know. Going for Madagascar. That's one I like to go for, but sad fate.
Oh, you can also take it. I just wanted to expand our power block.
Yeah. I'm trying to stay out of your parts of Africa that you're expanding in. Well, the Catholic Church has lost a lot of power, although I still haven't expanded anything to kind of help with this. Money's doing pretty poorly, so I guess I just need a lot of things that generate money right now. As we know, one thing that could probably help is going for laissez-faire, but at that point, that's going to kind of change up a lot of this stuff and just kind of leave things in the hand of the private industry. When you have laissez-faire, how much, like, building do you tend to do?
I'm mainly building, like, railways, government administration, and more construction.
Makes sense.
And also, if I see the market, I see a deficit of iron, so to say, I build iron.
Okay, so just kind of the critical stuff and state stuff.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah, because I'm tempted to try to swap to laissez-faire right now.
Just more time to focus on other things. So it's,
That's not really why I care about it. I just want to get more efficiency out of the private money that keeps stockpiling. And the only other way to do that is to get the command economy, and that kind of comes after. I think I'll try it. Yeah, I'll try for laissez-faire.
also, the good thing is the private industry will also invest in other countries, and you get money from that.
Yeah.
Or at least the capitalists get money.
Yeah, which then increases the investments.
Yeah.
I wish there was something in between interventionism and laissez-faire for control that you could have over stuff. It's like that private investment pool, it just grows way quicker than you can keep up with as the game goes on. That's what the command economy is good for.
Yeah.
I actually really like the command economy. Yeah, private industry only gets 10%, and they can't own anything, so I don't know what they would use that 10% on. I guess just if they have money sitting around. But then they would just be building stuff for you, because there is no privatization. The command, if I could have one, it would be the command economy. Definitely. I'm running out of money, speaking of. This is why I need laissez-faire.
Oh, I can change my trade policy.
Oh, finally, dude. Get that free trade out of here.
Protectionism, I think, the best then, right?
Generally, it's the most versatile, yeah. Depends on what your goal is. But yeah, I'd say protectionism is my favorite. I can incorporate Panama. We're going to go ahead and do that. Didn't know I wasn't already doing that. Not going to incorporate South Cameroon.
I can't just yet. It will radicalize someone. I have to sweep them a little bit.
Who did you end up going to war with?
Well, that's just an uprising.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I would go try to expand. I'm like out of money right now. Oh, Cuba's a slave state too. So I just took over a slave state. Panama is too. That's right, I still have slavery. That's funny. I still have... How many slaves do I even have? I probably took over a bunch. Yeah, I took over a bunch. 2.7% of my population. Took over a bunch of slaves. Who are you thinking of going to war with?
I don't know yet. Maybe someone in the... I was looking at Europe, but yeah, it's difficult there because... I was looking at the Netherlands, but I also have to go to war with Prussia then, and that's a little too big for me right now.
Oh, yeah.
The other small ones are also options, but mostly involve Prussia than joining. So
if I were you, I would definitely look at. I don't know. I don't know if you can make your colonial. I don't know what the requirements are to start making colonial administrations, but that would definitely be a good one.
I don't see it yet.
Yeah, I haven't seen it for me either, but I've seen it before this. I don't know where it went, unless they got rid of it. Or at least they got rid of the pop-up for it. What about Tunis? Oh, a puppet of the Ottomans.
Yeah, Sardinia is also an option.
Sardinia, Piedmont?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. They're only friends with two Sicilies. That goes really well with you, too, so... And then Switzerland. Nobody's friends with Switzerland. They're right next to you. And you have the easy way in, without the mountains. Don't know if that matters in this game.
That's true. Oh, Switzerland is militarizing.
It barely has anything.
They're building more.
Ah, Russia's paying war reparations to Belgium.
Yeah, Belgium joined that war with Britain.
Yeah, that's so funny. Oh man, I'm like, I somehow I just completely ran out of money. It was so good before the war. I don't know what changed. I know I'm not getting like free money, like payments anymore from Cuba. They were probably a fair bit of the money I was getting. But
I'm going for Switzerland as a puppet.
Ooh, Switzerland. Maximum time.
Yeah, I don't know if the mountains have an effect, but we will see.
Well, you're going in on the non-mountainous side, so...
Oh yeah. 17 infamy, that's okay. I wonder if Britain will join.
Hopefully not.
Prediction is that nobody will join, but we'll see.
If they join, I could help. I'm just not going to have money. But I'll try.
I mean, they can't even enter
Switzerland. Oh, well, if they can't enter, then you're good. Oh, you mean like the... Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, they could potentially... I see, yeah, they could potentially decide to join. If they do, I'll try to help you. I might need to change things somehow. I don't really know how I'm going to afford it, but I would try.
I think I'm good.
Yeah, the Papal States, too. That's pretty helpful. Inefficient agriculture. That's not good. I feel like that is mostly from just not having enough food, which food is doing better now. We might have to cancel a lot of what I've queued up, honestly, that is like not... That is just economic. If laissez-faire passes.
Austria, but let's see what they want.
I would not ask them to join. Just like wait to see if Britain joins, because then you could offer them something from Britain. Dang, dude. The Philippines and Morocco, it kind of goes back and forth. They're getting a lot of investment from the private industry. A whole lot. Catholic Church keeps getting weaker. I don't want to boost anything that would buff them. This one seems fine. Less chance of revolution, succession, the impact of certain things. This one seems fine. The Home Affairs, level 2. This is as high as it can even go in its current state anyway. Colonial Affairs generation. We're not even using it, but maybe there will be something that opens up. I don't know. I had to have an interest in Nigeria there. It's going into Nigeria. That's probably why it stopped. I see. Well, I haven't had a lot of interest right now, by the way. Holy cow. I guess I could... I don't even know. I really don't know where I would put this stuff. This is kind of crazy. We could go Africa just to have Africa.
Russia's
Still have 3 more.
embargoing. Okay.
Russia's embargoing you. I guess we could have, like, over here as well. Maybe right there as well. And then this is all India. Europe is like the last place I'd want to try to look at since I'm protected by him. So we're looking more colonial, so Indochina.
Nah, that won't join.
Raising concerns. Rural folk, industrialists. I can weaken the rural folk. I don't mind that. Let's go ahead and weaken them. Well, that's good they didn't join. Now you get a free Switzerland.
Yep.
Alright, so colonies can expand again. So, like right here, Northern Cameroon and the Niger Delta.
I'm gonna continue colonizing Congo and give it to you then, alright?
Yeah, I just got my own colonizing re-going there. So I don't know if that counts as Congo. I might be pressed up on the border of it, but if I take anything else, I'll just hand that to you if you need it. That's a lot of colonies you're establishing.
Africa will speak French.
Yeah, a lot of it, huh? I'm trying to go for like Southern Africa areas while you're going for like the historical ones. Or at least just the Congo and maybe Madagascar.
Portugal also has a lot.
Yeah, and if I take them eventually, which ideally I will. Art of doing nothing. Free support. Industrialists get more powerful. That's really good. Yeah, give me that. And we can go for like Portugal and all that stuff whenever. Like I would just need to know in advance to end the defensive pact to even be able to do that. Or it would just come down to one of us attacking Britain. That would be a definitely needing both of us kind of effort though.
Yeah.
Land-wise, though, your military is equivalent to theirs.
Yeah, but you have to count India in.
Oh yeah, true, India. Who's quite large. And I am no India, and my puppets are not that large.
Yeah, I got Switzerland.
Good job. And that's a new member to the power block. Back up to 7. Your next one could be Sardinia. Sardinia, Piedmont, which might bring in 2 Sicilies, but probably will. Which... you could also potentially grab them as a result. A twofer as you expand your European power.
Yeah.
I'm going to pause all government construction right now because we are $1 million into debt right now. Let the private industry just go crazy. Yeah, let it go nice and crazy here. It's not even enough construction for them anyway. So... Spanish Niger Delta is an isolated colony. A port there should solve that. I'll bump it up to the top of the list, though. It's going to have to wait. We need to recover our money, and then if we get laissez-faire, which is looking like it'll go through, just give it some time. I'm not going to be building a lot of other stuff at this point. Petition government. Private schools. See what I can do on no migration controls. Dude, I cannot... I can't do this. Especially while I'm going... You know, actually, private schools might be doable. We get stuck on private schools instead of public schools, though, which would be annoying. Oh, the bureaucracy cost reduction is huge. I didn't notice this. Has private schools always had a bureaucracy cost reduction? Like a 40% I don't remember private schools being this powerful.
I don't remember.
I don't remember it being this powerful. That's pretty cool, though. I can try. Once we started, it'll go pretty well, but, like, yeah. I'll offer that as a compromise, and then I hope that I get to it in time, you know? You want peace, prepare for war. Oh, man. My tensions with Great Britain just keep getting worse. Pause without a rebel. Exile. Unbalanced trade. Famine bad. Lower strata pops there, become
War is
radical. Not really a problem.
inevitable.
Oh yeah. Business of legislation. Reduce political strength of the industrialists. We do not want that. Let me get the Anti-Brazilian Association. What?
Oh, they also have lots of conscripts.
Who does?
Britain.
Yeah, but that's like I was accounting for that when I said that your military and theirs were like the same. Land militaries anyway. India is like the same thing.
Yeah, they're scary.
Yeah, a bit. Yeah. You're not quite caught up to them. And even with me, you're not. GDP-wise, combined, we outdo them. Rousing speech, success chance. Oh, get a 10 instead of 15. Make the industrialists more powerful. This will get the next law to go through faster as well. Hopefully, this hurries the hell up. Oh yeah, government admin can get the standardized filing system. Forgot all about that. Well, let's do that. Central Archives thing is complete now. Paper. Oh yeah, we have a massive paper shortage, just so you know.
Yeah, I know.
I just added to that.
Me too.
Ah, well, bad timing, I guess, huh? Identification documents.
Let's see if I can import some.
Yeah, that would be good.
Not much.
I can get some from Belgium, but I think he already just did that. I'll start my own route, see how it goes. Modern sewerage is unlocked. That's more construction. Land trade capacity, among other cool things. And home affairs, level 2. We're going for nationalism now, and then we have quinine. We're running out of like level 2 things, and level 3 is still kind of a pain for me to go for. Postal savings is spreading to me, and that's pretty good. I still don't have a company. I still don't. It would be pretty great to get one. And then also joint stock companies, another company, and then urbanization reduction. That would definitely be very useful. Those are still within the realm of level 2. So yeah, I think I'll go down that path. And then probably from there, just say fuck it and go right into steel frame buildings or something. By that point, hopefully we'll be better off to deal with it. And then there's some other things we'll definitely want. Namely, I would want breech loading artillery for the shrapnel artillery. And then like navally, we would want the ironclads. And we would want the monitors primarily. Torpedo boats would be cool, I guess. And they would be tier 3. So go down like that. And then just get all these. And I guess Jean Nicole. Actually, hold off on all that. Go for the gantry cranes first. Because we would need these upgrades. We would need these new materials. I mean, he could make them. But still, I should probably go for them all at once. Anti-Brazilian demand. Dissolve our defensive pact. -5. Who's in this? Industrialist. Well, that's not great, but they love me anyway, so it's not terrible. Yeah, that is not in my interests. On the policy of the government. Radical movement. Ooh. This radical movement is honestly pretty good for me. Generally. For the most part. They're not amazing. I'll let them have attraction and like the less activism or whatever. Let them do whatever because I don't know. They're mostly good for me. Oh, one thing we're going to need is the civilizing mission if I want to make the Panama Canal. So definitely, I had just skipped over that. I guess it's important. We'll go for that civilizing mission at like the end of the current list, I suppose.
Zulu wants to join my power block.
Sulu?
Yeah. Just northeast of the South Cape Colony.
Oh, Zulu. Oh, okay. I mean,
why not?
Why not, yeah. Brings them into our market, too. I am 24.3% of the market share. You are 58.56. When I get laissez-faire, ironically, I'm actually probably going to grow slower because they're going to keep investing into, like, the Philippines and Morocco and places like that.
Where do you see that percentage, by the way?
Go to market, go to members, hover over the flags. The market share will also affect the amount of your tariffs and your consumption taxes, I think. Yeah, the more consumption taxes you collect on the market, And the market owner has a bonus no matter what. We have to build them eventually. I queued up some railways. Cuba, Panama, Puerto Rico, Spanish, South Cameroon. The latter two because they are a shortage. The former two because we just don't have any there. So that just sounds smart. This is an interesting thing. I don't want to get -2 standard of living modifier on Afro-Carabinos. Those are kind of important, so I'll just weaken the petite bourgeoisie. I guess. Cultural majority movement, pop attraction. This is interesting. Erratic imbroglio. This is just not good at all, no matter how you look at it. I'd rather not lose any success chance, given the situation, so cut through the tape. We're at consideration, but it's not moving as fast as I want it to. Political migration. These people make a mockery of Spain.
Steamships, but
Prestige.
we don't have that much steel, coal.
I'm nowhere near that. Your tech is so ahead of mine, it's crazy. I guess prestige and radicals from political movements, sure. Generous donations. Oh. Famine donations. Oh. Rely on internal. Buff the petite bourgeoisie. I don't care about the petite bourgeoisie. So Belgium or Brazil. Brazil's the more important and longer term friend. Do Brazil. Sure. Enemy of my enemy. Catholic Church joins Spanish-French League. Appeasement increases, but Netherlands unhappy. Let them be entitled to their opinions. Oh, the Netherlands. Well, the Netherlands doesn't matter. Ooh, 90% chance. Oh, no, just a lower interest group approval. Yeah, let them join the Spanish-French League then. That's fine. Fuck the Netherlands. The Spanish-French League is a good thing. So, it'll keep them happy in the face of me absolutely messing them up. Fruits of thy labor. I don't want to buff the landowners. I'll give them some happiness, sure. Because, you know, the problem with the landowners is that we still have tenant farmers. This whole time, Narfi, and I still have tenant farmers. I haven't been able to change it yet.
Yeah, that sucks.
I have passed Russia in prestige. That's hilarious.
Yeah, they're not doing so well.
My standard of living is higher than theirs, but my population and GDP are like way lower. My GDP per capita is higher. That's probably part of why. For whenever I do unpause construction, probably around when laissez-faire is here, I'm also going to queue up 3 more construction sectors in Castile to add to the amount. Because the private industry makes so much already. They're going to make even more here once this passes. That this is just going to be like a home run of money and spending. We'll definitely want some more construction to make everything go through on our side and their side faster. No one's incredibly likely to try to stop me if I try to make a protectorate out of Uruguay, so I'm going to do that while my money's getting better, while we're waiting for laissez-faire to pass, so I'm doing something semi-productive here. We're going to mobilize this army, who could use another commander or a better commander. This guy is 65 years old. Maybe get another one. Armed forces. He's an alcoholic, which is not amazing. It's him or like who else though? A landowner? No, thank you. So let's just get him, which then allows me to grab one from the Intelligista that's way better. Yes. So I'll go ahead and grab this guy. Looks good to me. I'm gonna take over Uruguay as a protectorate. Expand our blocks some more.
Okay.
They're just nice and tiny, easy to grab. Nationalism unlocked. Nice. Leads to a bunch of stuff. If I guarantee the independence of Brazil, then they will join me, and pretty much they would win this for me. Now, I don't need their help. So I'll probably just save that for a better war, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, save that for a better point in time. What the hell's happening over there? Ottoman Empire versus Egypt again. Austria is helping Egypt. Laissez-faire is up to ascent. 40% chance. Success. Not even advance. Success. So, let's hope for the best. 30% chance advance, so that's a lot. Basically, 70% chance something good happens when this fills up. I hope it fills up, because we're almost halfway through what we have time-wise for the private schools. Now, that will go by a lot easier. Look at that. Success 62%. But still. Alright, thankfully everybody's staying out of my war. That's good. Uruguay, Protectorate, and we want to go for others before everything gets, like, scooped up. Oh, they backed down. Hey, I didn't even have to fight them. They just became mine. Hell yeah.
Oh, nice.
I could also go for the Mariana Kingdom now. I think I will. We could definitely take them before they get any more powerful. There you go. Anti-French Association. Got an anti-French association due to a decrease in relations with you.
Wow.
How rude of them. I'm going after the Marina Kingdom now. Madagascar.
Alright.
Because Uruguay backed down without a fight, so...
Yeah, I can't afford a war now either, so...
Oh, you're, what happened?
I don't know. Looks like the French economy just crashed.
Oh, does your GDP go down?
No. But my spending has got way out of hand, so I have to look into that.
Well, and Morocco's having an uprising. That's very inconvenient timing. I think they can win that just fine. They don't need my help for that. They have way more troops in that rebellion. 5 plus 38, 7 plus 1. They need to raise them, but they do have more. I'm going to have to take care of the Marina Kingdom first, no matter what. This is why I could use a second stack, too. It would be very, very useful. But we need to see what happens here with laissez-faire, which might go through right now. It did not go through. Dissenters break rank, sad face. That is a setback, essentially. I'll just take the one that gives a little bit of an enactment success chance. So this is going to take a little bit longer, a little bit more time, but it is what it is. Yeah, they're not really seemingly raising their conscripts here, Morocco. I might have to help them, which would be kind of a pain right now. Smoothbore artillery. Look at this. Make sure everyone's on leaded glass. Don't know why anybody wasn't. Artillery, smoothbore. Yeah, there you go. Livestock, slaughterhouse. There you go. And some of this is new, I guess, but just make sure everything's on rail that should be on rail, which might create shortages. Shortages that we will deal with. Yeah, I think they're gonna need my help, so I'm gonna have to, like, I guess, pause. Not pause. This war's begun with the Marina Kingdom. Cool. I might be able to, like, take this fleet and then do something with them. Yeah, I'm gonna send them over here, which I don't really know what they'll do when they get there, but they have to be down there eventually anyway. I'll win this for Morocco, and then we'll go invade the Marina Kingdom. Woo! The Austrians are marching into the Ottomans. And now this war has broken out. Okay, so yeah, Morocco just didn't really raise its own conscripts. Probably because it's like, oh, well, I have you, so it's fine. So we've arrived over here. We're just going to win this for them real quick, and then we'll go do that naval invasion on the Marina Kingdom, where they're going to have some time to entrench, unfortunately, but should still be fine. We should still win. We got mechanized workshops, economy of scale, and some new things. I see where the orders are. We could try to raid convoys, escort convoys, coordinated interception, intercept. I'll try to put them on raid convoys, see what that does. That might help a little bit. They have line infantry here, so not too bad against my mobile artillery, but we are still winning pretty tremendously on my mobile artillery and the lancers in this battle here. Oh yeah. It could be better, but our tech's just not quite there. The Spanish are getting stronger, but we need to win with, like, numbers, I guess.
I invested too much into universities.
Yeah? Is that why you got all messed up? We got
Yeah.
this interest back. Like, what just happened? Why don't I have an interest? Where do I want this now? I guess Persia area? Well, that's an option. It only really for Persia, but sure, why not? Right here, everything's going pretty well. As you see, we're doing pretty well in the battles, pretty much slaughtering. Oh yeah, ratio's not even close, taking them all over. The Moroccans never bothered summoning any other troops, but... Alright, they're crushed, they're good to go. Let's plan the naval invasion, I guess, on the south. And minus 40%, but hey, should be fine. They're going right over here where we're currently raiding. The Philippines is in default. They're not even doing anything. They're not even fighting, and they're in default. That's hilarious. AI are so bad. They're just raising more and more conscripts as time goes on, so the sooner we get there and do this, the better. And this chance at laissez-faire is about to pass again, and God, I hope we get it.